Good evening. My name is Pitzel, and I am here to talk to you about the legal drinking age in America. Now, I am from Canada, and over there the drinking age is 18. So you can imagine how shocked I was when I first came here and I was not legally able to consume alcohol. This is why I chose the topic of the legal drinking age in America. Now, today you see persuasive ads everywhere, and there is rarely a social event that takes place that does not include alcohol. The National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism states that over 70% of youths have had a sip of alcohol before the age of 18. However, individuals in America are being told they cannot partake in this common social activity until the age of 21 legally. I think this is unfair, and I think the legal drinking age should be lowered to 18. Now, I believe if the drinking age were to be lowered, youths would engage in a more responsible form of drinking. Instead, you get this forbidden fruit phenomenon, in which youths drink a lot more when they can obtain it. I think because I was allowed to go to the bar at 18 and legally consume alcohol at 18, I didn't feel the need to get wasted or to try and score alcohol every weekend. I think this allowed me to focus more on my studies. Now today I see college kids deviating away from their studies and instead focusing on partying and getting wasted every weekend just because they are now legally able to do so. In addition, we all know that having one drink too many makes us susceptible to making foolish decisions such as drinking and driving, substance abuse, and unsafe sex. Now, how many of you guys have had one drink too many and have woken up the next day asking your friends, what did I do last night? Now, I know a lot of us don't want to admit it, but I'm sure it's happened at least once or twice. And I think if individuals were allowed to drink leisurely and legally, many of the problems that come with this forbidden fruit phenomenon could be avoided. I also think that if we were to lower the drinking age, it would allow youth to drink in a more safe setting, such as restaurants, bars, university functions, or in their own homes. I think it's important to drink where you feel safe and comfortable, but because America prohibits this, prohibits youth from drinking until age 21, youth resort to questionable parties, dorm rooms, and other secret locations. I think you should have the opportunity to enjoy an alcoholic beverage in the presence of adults where they can teach them a more responsible form of drinking rather than drinking with others their own age, in which they are just trying to perfect the art of getting drunk the fastest before having to go out in public. I also think that since youth have been given so many other privileges, such as having the privilege to get married, to adopt, to sue, to be sued, to join the military, and the list goes on, that the one thing they cannot do is legally consume alcohol. So imagine if you get married young. You can't even have a celebratory drink at your wedding. How bizarre is that? Also, from 1970 to 1975, almost all states lowered their drinking age as they argued if individuals have to fight and die in war, they should be legally allowed to consume alcohol. And I think making the decision to sacrifice your life is a little more important than deciding whether or not you want to consume an alcoholic beverage legally or unlegally. So in conclusion, the law that is prohibiting America's youth from drinking until age 21 has been very ineffective, as statistics have proven. Lowering the drinking age in America would allow youth to drink in a more responsible environment and safer setting. In addition, it would allow youth to be considered adults in nearly all aspects of the law. In summary, I think this law is very ineffective. I think change is a good thing, and I believe changing this law would be very beneficial to not just America's youth, but to the whole country as well. Thank you for your time, and does anyone have any questions?